Hello and welcome. Here we have it, the all new Train Sim World 6. We'll go through a few of the new features. There's a few in there. There's train announcements, and there's also when you arrive at the train station, it actually announces the train, whether it's yours or AI by the looks of it. And that is the main big feature. And we'll come across a few more. There's a lot of different changes to it, little differences, nuances. You've also got behaviour things. So if I now move over to Train Sim World 6, as this is the front screen, let's get that off. So makes a hell of a racket. If I go into settings and go into maybe it's in there. Bloody noise. So you can allow now mods. I don't think it's in this one. Must be in one of the other ones. Player assist? No. No. Let's try general. There you go. Enable random behaviors. You can now have the frequency of it. Signal delays, which I do have enabled. Temporary rich speed restrictions we can have. Train faults. I've disabled that for now until I get used to it. Enable. And you have to turn this one on. And this is your layers that you put on. So like your extra trains and that go in. That comes now defaulted turned off. Let's get out of that because it's making a heck of a racket. And basically, Morristown Line, New York is one of the new tracks. They're hidden in this somewhere. As you can see, I've moved all my stuff over. Very easy to do. We'll get there in a minute. We'll find the next one. They're all hidden in here. The Riviera line, which is what we're going to do today. And then you've got that one. There's another one here somewhere. That's new, the German route. I can't see it for looking. I'm sure it'll pop up in a minute. I know it's got an IST on the front of it. That one, Bounce Leipzig to Dresden, is a new one, which I haven't tried yet. But we will go down and this bloody noise. Annoying. Get off this in a minute when I find what I'm looking for. Riviera line, there we go. As you can see, get that off of there. Plenty of trains to choose from. Might take the GWR because that is a really good one. The 802 on the Riviera line. As you can see there, Penzance to London Paddington. What else we got here? Plymouth to London. That probably do that one. 833. Below it, light clouds. You can go conductor mode or driver. We're going driver. And we'll see how we get on. And we can pick up on the new things when we see them. I did turn the background music off because that was annoying me too. Not cheap. The deluxe version is 60 quid. The standard version is 40 quid. And the special edition is 105 quid, I do believe. So special edition is good if you're like a newbie and you've never played it before and you want quite a few routes, then you get quite a few routes in there. But I only went for the the deluxe because of the Voyager, and we can try that on another day. But I wanted to try out just the 802 on this route. Lots to see on the way. So this is Plymouth to London Paddington, but you won't actually make it to London. You get as far as to Exeter St David's. So we get started. Driven this train for a while. Dimmed. So I might not know where half stuff is. And I do believe that's behind us. Whoa, push me right in there. Why not? Remember where it all is. That's all of the safety switches put on. As you can see, it's slightly bit different on the screen, but if you go outside, we can get to a normally in your speaker system. Plenty of trains. You've got passenger noises as well, so they make more noises than they did before. Get used to a few of the bits and pieces. Okay, we're all set to go, I do believe. Away we go. I think I'm sitting as far back as I can.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. We'll be calling at Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish, Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading and London Paddington. The next station is Newton Abbot.
So we're going to Newton Abbot. What is it? I'm not being that close. So I'm going to see if God mode works with this. Obviously, a lot of things change where they're not compatible, so you have to wait. This is an early release as well. This doesn't get released till the 30th, but if you buy the deluxe version, you get 5 days early access. Wasn't sure if I was going to buy this or not. You can get the free upgrade if you've got Train Sim World 5, but you obviously don't get the Train Sim World 6 routes, so you don't get the announcements unless you've done it the old-fashioned way. Nice to see they've left in the old standard stuttering. Oh, that was the Voyager just gone past us. Which is a diesel loco. The stuttering's there until I can get, or probably cached. I've messed around with the settings a little bit, but I've not quite got them right yet. It's 25 miles to Newton Abbot, so it's quite a journey, isn't it? So I've improved the water, and it's a Riviera, so we'll be seeing the sea at some point, I hope. The lights are a lot brighter, which is good. Obviously speeding. And you do get temporary restrictions as well on it, so you have to watch out for the yellow boards. Let me get up to 80 mile an hour. Just having to get used to everything being in a different place to what I'm used to. I did a stream today on the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I didn't record it, I just, oh, there we go. What I basically did was just stream it. And that was for Service Pack 4, which is a beta version at the moment. And that was half decent. I've doubled my FPS just using it. Oh, it's around here somewhere there, I think. A little bit more. And there is like a fairground near Dawlish. You'll see on them. Should be on the left-hand side if we're in the right direction. So it's the new route. So I've driven partial part of this route. I haven't driven like this. I think it's the first time I've driven the whole route. It's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't say it's rubbish or anything. I would say it's pretty good. To be fair, the routes I have done and the trains I've been on have been quite fun. I've tried the Morristown one. I thought I'd give it a run, see how that went. That went rather well. Down too early for this one. It's because I missed the last one. It looks like it used to be a train station of some sort. Do enjoy the 802. It's very much like the Javelin. Very much inland on this one at the moment. But I will do each individual train from this route. I thought we'd run it down the line, see how we get on. It's not glitching as much as it normally does, so I obviously run bits of it. You can see I'm not used to this one because I'm speeding most of the time. So really, when you're buying Train Sim World 6, you're buying the routes rather than buying a new game. The game's never changed. Not sure if I will go beyond Train Sim World 6 because I don't really play the trains as much as I used to. Tend to be more on flying, and that seems to be what I like doing most. A few of the routes do need updating, I think. I mean, it'd be nice to see like the London commuter brought up to spec, especially the Train Sim World 6 spec would be nice. You can turn off all the announcements and that if you want it to feel how you did, but I tend to quite like them. I'm trying to get a train station announcement so you can hear that you don't hear us arriving because we're only just turning up. So for another train to turn up would be nice. May have to do that on foot. For me, for this to be like sold in the way it is, I would like to see things like the scenery upgraded. It seems to be get forgotten in a sense. New scenery would be nice, just upgraded a little bit, looking a bit better. Maybe a completely new engine to run it on. Probably a more modern, updated DX12 kind of engine, multi-thread or multi-core, whichever you want to call it yourself. I did it with a flight simulator. We went from single thread to dual thread basically, so it uses a lot more of your cores. Horn sounds pretty beefy, quite nice. So we're like 16 miles out from Newton Abbot. Not sure if they'll let us stop in Dawlish. Sometimes it's a stop, sometimes you miss it. Actually, we could look at the time. If yeah, we are going to stop at Dawlish. Also goes yellow when you're speeding, like slightly speeding, and then red when you're really speeding. For the those that don't remember, Dawlish is where the part of the railroad was washed away by the sea when it came over the wall and busted the wall down, and it was quite well documented on the news and stuff. It's quite a long journey to your first stop, so when you do one of the other trains, it's not as long. Yeah, short stops, long stops. It's a fair distance track. I'm hoping to get another video done tomorrow of the Microsoft Flight Simulator to show off the service update 4. It's in beta process. That'll be tomorrow. $12 miles, getting there. Very much inland at the moment. It's a good route, I have to give it that. And the first set of tunnels coming up. not the fastest of routes, but now Dawlish is by the Riviera, so we will see some of that. I think it should be on this side, I think. Oh, roaming countryside. Yeah, not bad train. The train work is really good. Seem to speed a lot. Steep incline here. Definitely going downhill, that's for sure. And the bar will go down the closer you get to Newton Abbot. at 55. It's like my phone's just going off. Every time I do a recording, someone rings me. And it's going again. So we're what, just over 5 miles. Yeah, it's a very long run, 25 miles to your first stop. Seems to take forever. Four miles from the station. Very steep inclines. Three miles to go. Haven't done so well with the speeding, but there you go. That's what we do. Now my little barber thing's gone green, so that's now showing that we're getting closer. .4 miles away. Well, I've got a persistent caller, which is my sister, so I will probably have to pause this video for a few minutes. Hoping we get the announcement again. And raining once again. Doesn't move over very
We are
far.
now approaching Newton Abbot.
There we go, there's another train just going off.
This is Newton Abbot.
Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at Teignmouth, Dawlish, Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading, and London Paddington.
Oh, spotted something there. Okay, I'm just going to pause this video for a minute. I've got to take a call, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, now we're back. So we're collecting our passengers. Oh, I've got a long wait here, 4 minutes. Not quite because I'm not actually if I can walk. Are you gonna let me walk? Ooh. Collect those. I think these actually work.
Doors closing.
Oh, there we go. Up in the lift.
Footbridge. Doors
Oh,
opening. Lift
no.
going down. Doors closing.
Ooh, bit of fun.
Doors opening. Lift
Now they've all got coats on. Oh. Oh, I maybe jump.
Is the 0960 Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at Teignmouth, Dawlish,
Is that not doing
Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey.
Oh, another cannon there. Does it make me jump again? So there's a train about. I'll look inside while we're... Very suave. Very nice. Oh, toilet doors. Are they still not open? No. Everybody else that. Ooh. Very nice. It's silly because I don't want to give it up. We'll have those. Still got a little while to run around. Hello! What are they in? Oh, yes, the other train. The 150. Can't remember if I drove the 150. Oh! Fire extinguisher. Another fire extinguisher up here. Ah, oh, that noise. It's a drone. Nothing in there, no. And another lift. Do like the lifts. I'll be stopping here quite regular. That ain't one. Right. Thank God for that, the noise. So does this lead out into the... Yeah, it does. It looks like that. It looks more like a security door. Oh my God, it's got a kitchen. Very nice. Oh, and a microwave. Can we use? No, it can't use it. This must be first class. You must be first classes. First class. I'd say. First class. Very nice indeed. How the other half live, eh? Very suave. So we got another minute to wait. The other train must have pulled out. Not many people on. As I was trying to get in, didn't realise I was in. Right, okay, we can get those doors shut now. Still on the red anyway. Has it got a proper horn now, yeah? So I'm hoping we can get away. Very nice station.
Tinmouth.
Oh, missed the announcements. So we're off to Tinmouth. Oh, I wonder if we can actually do 90 in a miles time. So it's 4.3 miles to the Tinmouth platform. And we're up to the 90 mark. Well, let's go for it. See if we can get to 90. And plenty of water that side. Land that side. Well, I made it to 80. There's speedos down here. Obviously electronic speedo's not working. And we got to 88. A lot of water there.
We are now approaching Tinmouth.
There we go, we're approaching Tinmouth.
Teignmouth.
Calling at Dawlish, Exeter St David's, Tiverton Conway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading, and London Paddington.
That'd be us. Need to get out and do that. Won't have enough time to do that, don't we? Yeah, we're well past the marker. And away we go again. And we're off to Dawlish, not very far to the Dawlish.
Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading, and
There we go, there's a sea. So the Riviera.
the next station is Dawlish.
I'll have to stay in the cab for the next one so we hear it. That's the Voyager. So a bit of the coast. All the red rock, Dawlish. And it wasn't watching the speed limits. So we're a mile away from Dawlish, coming into what's probably the biggest railway station I think on the map.
We are now approaching Dawlish.
So you got the sea wall. This is the wall that all washed away, I do believe.
is Dawlish.
This is Dawlish.
Railway service to London Paddington, calling at Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading, and London Paddington.
There we go. So we'll stay in the cab for this one because I want to hear those announcements when I make them. So Exeter St David's. This is the last stop, I do believe. Right, we're nearly ready.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to London Paddington. We'll be calling at Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading, and London Paddington. The next station is Exeter St David's.
There we go. So this is quite a nice route, Riviera line. Everybody got excited for it. So it's an 11-mile journey. So a bit further than I thought it was going to be. So there's quite a few miles on this one. There we go, there's the fairgrounds. It's along the coast. A great day for the seaside there, isn't it? There's a 100-mile-an-hour of it coming along. Wow. That looks like a pier. Really has turned this weather. $100 now. I don't know if that's a challenge or not. Nearly 100. And we've hit 100. So we're coming up to yellow, so I'm going to have to slow down anyway. Slowing down a little bit. Let it coast to a slower speed.
We are now approaching Exeter St. David's.
Luckily we were down at the 45. And this is our last stop.
This is Exeter St. David's.
9:39. Great Western Railway service to London Paddington, calling at Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Castle Carey, Westbury, Pewsey, Bedwin, Newbury, Reading, and London Paddington.
And that's it. Job done. Right, so that is the Riviera line. What we'll probably do, I might do the German line next, but I might actually do another one of these. So if I go back to the timetable before I pull this, got to get video done. I've been trying to get video done for days. If we go back into this, so we've got the Class 101. Don't think these have much in them. How long that goes for? It does 51 minutes. So you've got the old style GWR, which would be probably fun. And then they've got the Voyager, which is another long one. So that might be interesting to do the Voyager. See how that works. So the Voyager might be the next one. That is the star of the show of this new update. This train here is the one that everybody's been wanting. So, but I might actually try this one, which that is new. And you got the DR4, so the Ice 4, which might be worth a shot. And then we've got, which was fun. Oh, it might be up there. Some of these I've not actually played for ages, but they don't have the updated stuff in them. It's only those three that you've got. Morristown. This looks fun as well. You've got the Acela, you've got the Arrow, you've got the Alp, we've got the Acela don't go for long. Alp. We've got the ACS Amco, which is quite good. Amfleet and multi-level, level 1. So these are all nice trains to drive. I think I drove that one last time, the Arrow, which I think is new. Very nice. So I haven't done the Alp, I don't think. Is that a passenger one? No, it's an equipment one. Yeah, that's just moving equipment. That's basically a shunter in a sense. But we can try those out. But like I say, if you're in the market for Train Sim World 6 and you're just looking to see what it's like, it's worth it. Still think it's pricey for what it is, but it's a lovely. It's nice to have that. Not sure where they go after this for Train Sim 7 next year. I think probably this will be my last Train Sim that I buy. Probably take all the free updates in future, but I can't justify spending out all this money. And I don't really do this a lot, as you can see probably by my level up here. On PlayStation I was up 400 and something, money 168, so I don't play it that often. So we'll leave it there, and I hope you enjoyed that. That is Train Sim World 6, the new one. I had to mock up the thing behind me because there isn't one out for it yet, so I just dumped my screen and put it on here. So as you can actually see, it's the same as what's on It's the same as that. But it works. So till next time, I'm going to say thank you and thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, and see you again soon for some more fun. Train Sim World 6 fun, I should say. Okay, bye-bye.
Hello, if you like what you've seen, why don't you just hit the subscribe button and help me grow this channel. Thanks for watching and for your support.